What is up, guys? It's DJ Martini Midwest Reviews coming at you with another video for my channel, guys. So I was watching another YouTuber, Brian Red. Been a big fan of his for a long time, watching his videos, and he was talking about getting one of his laptops wet, and he thought it was dead, and they came out and he was able to get it working and everything. Fantastic, absolutely happy for him, because I know how frustrating that is. It happened to me before in the past. But I just want to talk about a couple extra little tips that I think are good little tips as well. I've been doing this for a while as well, and I've had the same issue, and it was kind of funny because I didn't have the same issue with the laptop, but I did have the same issues. I got done with my gig. I had a gig this weekend, a wedding, and I came out and it was pouring rain, and so my problem was getting my stuff from A to B without, and it was at a country club, and I actually had to park kind of far away, so I thought I was going to have some issues, but luckily I'm always prepared with some stuff, because I do everything by myself too. I don't have anybody that helps me, so I have to make sure that I'm good to go and getting my stuff to my car. So anyways, really quick, guys, thanks for tuning into DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. If you guys like review videos, I do review videos, little tutorials, little how-to helps, that kind of stuff, just my thoughts, opinions, that kind of stuff. No expert, just like to share some knowledge, and if I can help one person out there, I'm happy and humble, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share if you guys like videos like this. And thank you guys so much. Let's get into the video, guys. So I have a lot of little things that might help you guys out there with your equipment. First and foremost, guys, if you have expensive equipment, no matter what kind of equipment, expensive, cheap, whatever, you guys want to take care of it, guys. The easiest way to do that is buy cases and bags for it if you guys can afford that kind of stuff. Most bags are pretty water resistant, and if they're not, got a little key for you. All right, so like I said, I'm going to get into the more expensive stuff first, and then we'll go to the how I used to do it when I first started, when I couldn't afford all this stuff. So if you can buy a bag for your speakers and that kind of stuff, not only does it make it super easy to carry your speakers out with a bag. This is a Gator bag. I have done a review on there. They're pretty inexpensive. They're about 50-60 bucks a bag, and totally worth it, guys, because they have handles and little extra pockets and stuff. Excellent. Now, one thing I have done with all my bags, guys, is I've taken them out to my porch and I've sprayed them with Scotchgard. All right, I will leave a link for this. There's also Camp Dry. I've used that as well on some of my older stuff. It works really good, guys. It is a fabric protector. It will work on your DJ bags, and it just gives it a little bit extra water resistance. It's not waterproof, guys, so if you leave your stuff out in the rain, it will be soaked, okay? But it is a water resistant thing where it will kind of let's see exactly what it says. Repels liquid, guys, so it kind of repels some of the liquid from coming onto the bag at first, but if, like I said, if you leave it out there, it's gonna get soaked, so you can't do that. But it will repel a little bit of that water if you're just going from A to B. Hopefully it'll repel some of that, guys. And so it's just an added little bit of protection, guys, just a thought. But I have sprayed all my bags with this, guys. It's pretty easy. You just go out there, spray the whole bag on a nice day, just let it dry. You will have a little smell. These kind of smell a little bit, but like I said, if you just leave them outside, if it's a nice day, you can just leave them outside and they'll air out a little bit, dry, and then they'll be good to go, and then you can use it. Now, I have noticed over time the water resistance kind of wears down, so maybe I would suggest doing it once a year or something like that. Maybe take them out, respray them, no problem. You're just going to build up that water resistance a little bit more, so not a big issue or anything like that. So I haven't had any issue with discoloring or anything like that, so I've had pretty good luck with that using the Scotchgard or the Camp Dry. I'll leave links in the description for both of these. They both work pretty good. You can get them anywhere, Walmart, Amazon, all that kind of stuff, guys. So that is an option. Spray, have bags and spray them, guys. It'll help keep some of your stuff dry out there. Next thing I want to get into, okay, so we're talking about the laptop, guys. This is our lifeline right here. Any laptop, they're expensive no matter what. Even if you have the cheapest laptop at $200-300, it's $200-300, guys. It's it's taking money. And if you do have a laptop, guys, you probably have music on this. You probably have a software program on here. So I can tell you right now, my software program cost me $300, so that just made the laptop $600. I have a lot of music on this. Now some DJs say, you know, keep the music you only need on it. Some DJs say throw all your music on it. Whatever you like to do, that's up to you. I'm down for both. I like to have a lot of music, so I have like 30,000 songs on this. So to replace this, I do have backup drives with all my music and that kind of stuff, what I would totally suggest. But it's still man hours that you have to do to, you know, take that music, put it back on here, get it to work with your software, you know, open your software, analyze it. You know, it's just man hours, guys. That costs you money too, guys. That's costing you money, guys. So even if you had a $300 laptop, this is still probably a $600 to $800 laptop with all the software and music and those types of things that you have on it. So, you know, this stuff adds up quickly, guys. So very, very expensive to replace this. So I do have 2 laptops that I take with me every time I go now to a gig, and I also even have a backup. You know, of course, your phone is always a backup, guys. You can put software on there. There's a bunch of different ones out there. I also carry my tablet with me, which I usually use for requests. And I'll have another line in, and I'll just do requests on my tablet here. So you can see I use it a lot. It's all dirty. Haven't got to clean it yet, but this is like a little laptop setup with the keyboard and the case. Really love this setup. I like the iPad better than Android stuff, just because I can run an old program of Traktor on this, and I can also run DJ Algorithm, which is a great program as well. eDJing, all those are really good for tablet and, you know, iPad use. So all those will work. I can keep a lot of music. This is a bigger one. This is 256 gigs, so I can definitely hold music on it, no problem. And I can also run, you know, Tidal or, you know, other streaming services with my software to be able to get a gig done if I needed to on the run. So very, very cool there. But let's talk about back into the program of those are all backup ideas, but let's just not talk about backups. Let's just keep our laptop safe, and I'll show you a couple old school ways that I have learned through the years and how I keep. Now, I am the kind of guy that kind of saves random stuff, guys. I'm not a hoarder, but I do random stuff that I know might help me in the future. So let's talk about it. When I first started off, I didn't have money for bags. I had to carry all my stuff by myself. So just like Brian Red said, like I said, love his channel, you know, 40-cent trash bag, guys, works fantastic. You can poke holes in it, do whatever, and get your handles to go through it, whatever, and it's going to just keep it, keep your equipment, speakers, that kind of stuff, very safe, easy as, you know, having a trash bag around, no problem there. Put your laptop in it. Another idea is if you go to Target, Walmart, any store, they'll have bags like this. This happens to be from the Raider Image because that's my team and that's where I got my stuff. But this is a perfect size laptop bag, and you can get these, you know, a perfect size bag at Walmart, that kind of stuff, and you can throw your laptop in it. That way you don't have a big trash bag. It just works a little bit there, and boom. And then throw this in your bag. If you have, I always have a backpack too, so that'll work too, guys. Another thing that I carry with me all the time when I DJ in my vehicle is a rain poncho for emergency type situations, but it is a plastic bag basically, guys. So you can throw this poncho on. Not only will it keep you dry, but it could keep some of your equipment, because you can put your equipment underneath the poncho while you're carrying it out to the car. So I'm not going to put this on, but you know what I mean. The poncho is, you know, a big plastic bag goes over your head, and then the plastic is all movable, so you can take your bag and put it underneath your poncho, and then your bag's protected almost like an umbrella, you know what I'm saying? So pretty good idea there. So I like that idea too. Another thing is I always keep me not always in my car, but I'll take with me during gigs, because I like to drape like towels, or I'll have some old sheets or something on my equipment, so if it's bumping together, it doesn't rub together. Another little tip, guys, in my car. So if I put stuff close together, I'll throw a towel around it or something. That way if it bumps, it doesn't rub the paint off. I've had that happen a lot to me. So a little tip, I keep, like, I call them car wash towels, because you know, the towels that start getting really stinky and you don't want to use anymore, then they're good for washing your car, right? Take like this one that's all super dirty because I use it to wash my car. I'll keep these in my car now, or I'll take them with me on gigs. And you can easily, like your speakers and things, if you don't have a bag for them, I will wrap these around my speakers and it'll help me get from point A to point B. Now I don't keep these on the speakers because of course, you know, towels attract water, so they're gonna get all squishy and stuff, but just to get from point A to point B, the towel is going to attract the water, not your equipment. And then you can just take the towel out, throw it in under your seat or by your seat, and your equipment made it from point A to point B without getting super soaked because the towel soaked up all the water. So that's another option for you guys, and I always keep towels with me, like I said, not only for that, but for equipment in my car rubbing together. Another thing I keep with me on the floor of my car, so I don't get my car all jammed up, scraped up, you know, that kind of stuff, because I have a big I'll put all my seats down. I don't want, you know, the back of them to get all smashed up and scraped up, is I keep a moving blanket, and these are really thick. I'll keep one of these moving blankets, and so that, once again, another cover that you could throw over your equipment if you needed to in a bind. Those are, you know, maybe $10 at Walmart again. You can buy a bunch of them for even more, but really simple, easy little things like that, guys, can definitely keep your equipment dry and safe in from point A to point B. Now, another thing that I have, of course, everybody has a backpack, guys, and so this is my gig backpack. I've had it for years. It's kind of more of a lucky thing for me, but over time, you know, I have sprayed this before with Camp Dry, is because that was the first product that I found to try to keep my stuff for camping dry. So I have sprayed this before, but over time materials break down a little bit and they get thin, and so this bag is definitely not waterproof anymore. It's super old. I've had it for years, and it's just one of my favorite bags. It's kind of like your favorite shirt or that kind of thing. You just keep it. So anyways, it's still good. It doesn't have any holes in it. It's still, all the zippers are working, so I'm not going to get rid of it till I need to. So one thing I've done to add some protection in this, and I still have a bunch of equipment in here, and I should do a video on that. You guys wonder about, you know, this bag is pretty heavy. I could probably tell you this is the bag that I carry with me all the time, and if you guys want to see a video on what's in the bag, I'll do that video. That'll be a funny video because I have all kinds of adapters and trinkets and little things in this bag in case of an emergency. So it is a little heavy, but if you can see right in here, I have this type of material, you know, the material that comes with your speakers or your controllers or your things when you get it. If you guys didn't know, this is waterproof. I even double tested it, and I poured some water on it, and no water got through this material. And that's what they pack your laptops and stuff in when you buy them, or speakers or that type of thing. So you can get your hand, you can actually get this packing material at, you know, different places too. And I have it lined in my, you can see that I have a laptop in here. This is my backup laptop right here, guys. And it you know, I just cut some out, I put it in there, and it fits right in there. Not only does it offer some padding in there in this old bag, but like I said, this stuff is waterproof, so it's not going to go through it. Okay, guys. Now, if you submerged your bag or that kind of stuff, yes, it will, guys. But if you're just going from point A to point B through the rain in a downpour, this stuff is going to save your equipment as well, your laptop or whatever. So just a couple little things you can save, guys. And then, like I said, get some scissors, cut this to what you want, stuff it in your bag, and it's a good layer of extra protection inside your backpacks, your bags, your laptop cases like this. This is an old Targus bag that I've had for a long time. Works very, very good. It's very, very thick. I don't think I've ever had any issue. I have taken this in the rain, and I don't think the water got through it at all after I sprayed it with the Scotch Guard. So it's been pretty good bag for me that I use occasionally when I'm not using the backpack. Normally if I carry in a bunch of stuff like the wedding, I will use that bag so I can separate my equipment from what I'm going to use and what is it for emergencies, guys. So that type of thing, guys. But I think that's about it, guys. I just wanted to kind of throw some extra stuff in there for you guys about some ideas. Cheap, and yeah, and most of all these are cheap except for actually buying the bags. But like I said, bags not only will help protect from a little bit of rain, they will protect your equipment from bumps and scratches and that kind of stuff. Throwing them in your car, you don't have those open speakers exposed and rubbing onto stuff. Like I said, if you don't have the bags though, like I said, towels and things like that might help from keeping those scrapes and stuff off of them. Anyways, I just wanted to make a quick video and add a few things that I have done through the past, guys. I've done this for almost 10 years now, so I've been doing it, and you know, I didn't start off with the greatest equipment at all, so I just tried to protect anything I had those days the best I could. And some of this stuff is the way I did it with plastic bags, or the ponchos was a great idea. I've just only recently been able, in the last maybe 2 years, to start buying cases and bags for my equipment. Other than that, I use that type of stuff, guys, all the time. And you know, there's no shame in it. You're just protecting your equipment. You're doing the best you can, and as you grade on up, you can start improving and upgrading your equipment just the way you need to. So thank you guys so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you guys watch the video and get a little bit of information from it. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, like, subscribe, and sharing. If you guys, like I said, find one thing that might be helpful that you might use on this video, let me know and we'll talk about it. And thank you guys so much. More videos to come. I have a controller that I used at that wedding, guys. I want to talk about it a little bit. That video's coming up soon. You'll see what controller it is. It's been out for a while, but first time I got to use it. Gig tested, guys. Be coming soon to you guys. We'll talk to you later. It's Midwest Raider. Check that channel out as well. Also, DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. Thank you guys. Talk to you later.